I had a very bad fall where I broke open my head, and my leg is really in trouble. And I've been here in this institution about 3 weeks, waiting to see this gentleman because I've seen him perform before.
Thank you.
And for about 5 minutes, he took away all the pain that I had in me. And I'm a whole other person right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I felt more calm.
Yeah.
I felt I was in touch with a healing source. Many times seeking healing sources. I'm a person who was sick as a child. I went back to the peace that I knew was part of that experience.
Thank you so much.
That's not something that I often am able to be aware of, at least. I'm sure that I do, but I wasn't aware of it, and I was aware of it. And I learned a meditation from the Quakers.
Quakers, yeah.
Yes. And I find it more difficult when I am in a place like this where I've been very ill.
Of course.
And I try to find that peace. But I found some of it during that time when I was in this work with you.
Thank you so much.
I'm extremely grateful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Extremely.
Thank you.
I was saying the bottom of my feet had a burning sensation. And all the time when I sit, all the time. But this time, not only when I sit here, when I sit anywhere.
Okay.
And this time I didn't have it at all. And if you noticed me last week, I was twisting and turning and wasn't keeping still.
Right, yeah.
That pain was there. I didn't have it at all this time.
So now we're about 5 minutes after session and it didn't return to you.
No.
Okay, let's hope that it won't return. That it served the purpose and it's gone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
From the very first notes, I was out, like high. And I've done meditation before, but so I'm open to good vibes. And this set me immediately out in space.
Yeah.
And my first word after the session, I said it was heaven. And I'm also buying his CD of this.
You're not buying a CD, you're receiving a
I'm
CD.
receiving, you know what I mean.
Thank you so much for having my CD.
But I would love everyone to get one of these.
Thank you.
Because it's so deep. And although it was 45, 50 minutes, it felt like 15 minutes.
Yeah, the concept of time is just disappearing.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much,
And
Lulu.
I wish everyone could have this great experience.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's truly
Thank you so
uplifting
much.
and spiritual.
Thank you.
I broke my hip about a week ago. I'm 83. When I heard about the vibrational healing, I got very excited. I didn't know how to get to it, and then someone approached me tonight. So this is my first experience of your work. And I think it's amazing because it took my pain away. And I've been struggling with pain and trying to keep the medication down. And I think it's a phenomenal healing modality. And I think if people could open themselves up to it, they would get tremendous benefit. At first my eyes were closed and I was just listening and feeling. And then I was watching you work. That made it even more powerful for me. I don't have any pain in my hip. They're giving me pain pills to survive this thing, and yesterday I asked them to please cut them down because those are dreadful things. But the pain is dreadful too. So I'm going to be trying to find do you make tapes?
I have a recording, yes. Yeah.
Because that would really be a wonderful healing modality.
It is, yeah. I've been doing it for some time now. Yeah.
Well, you're terrific.
Thank you so
You're
much, Peggy.
terrific.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for sharing.
Not
And
at
I
all.
hope that the pain is gone forever.
Thank
that
you.
it's not there.
And thank you for doing this work.
I appreciate it.
And this was my second experience with sound healing. First time was lovely. It rendered me very peaceful and calm, gave me inner quietude and strength. The second time was quite a different and wonderful experience. I felt my body beginning to respond. Different parts of my body were moving within and changing and turning.
And you're glowing now.
Oh, I feel glowing. You can see how excited I am. And without me doing anything, I felt movement inside my body, twitching, turning, twisting. And I knew it was just healing energy because I'm a Reiki healer. And it was just glorious, glorious energy. And at certain moments also I went back to my past. It was almost like there were chronological returns back, down.
I'm sorry to cut you off. That was actually, I was about to ask you, with that, with these sensations within your body, I was about to ask you if there were any emotions coming up.
Yes, but it was,
So
there was
that's,
not so much as many emotions as there were memories tied to emotion of very significant events or people, relationships in my life that were very momentous, that changed my life and sent it spinning in different ways. And it was chronological. I was going back and back and back and back, and then it just flattened it out. It like made peace.
Oh, that's incredible.
And that was really lovely.
Thank you so much for
And
sharing.
it wasn't a painful back. It was just. I was just letting it go.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
really, really, really enjoyed it. And thank you so much. I look
Thank
forward
you.
to the next session.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Be well.
I didn't really know what to expect, but this was very special, and it brought a very much needed moment to my life here. And I really hope that we can do this again.
Yes, we can. And if you don't mind, what was the moment? How did you feel?
I was able to separate myself from any negative impulses and feelings for the time that I was listening to it.
I never sat so still and quiet for so long. And it really is very nice to do that. I'm not sure how it works, but it does work somehow. I kept moving back into thoughts, but I try to catch myself and go into the quiet state again. And it just was very good.
So it was a state with no thoughts?
For as much as I could do it.
Yes, yeah.
This is my first time I've ever done it.
That was the real meditation.
Really.
Yeah. Yes. Thank
How
you.
does it work?
How does it work? It's complicated and easy.
I do know that sound affects people,
Yes.
and this calm state, I've never been so calm for so long, and it really was very nice.
Thank you so
I'll
much
try
for
to come
sharing.
next week again.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank
What
you.
is your name?
I'm Guy.
Guy, okay.
And what is your name?
Kim,
Kim. Nice to meet you.
same here.
Thank you for sharing.
Not at all.
Wonderful. It's a marvelous experience. It takes you out of the everyday noises and shapes, and it was, for me, there were waves of color, and there were colors like very bright colors. There were very soft colors. I felt being washed over with colors, dark ones, bright ones, soft ones, and it was very touching. It hits you, it comes in through the ears, but it goes through your whole body.
I'm sort of sizzling. I don't quite know what sizzling means, but it's a feeling that is touching my inner nerves. And I'm joyful.
Thank you.
It's just great, man, you know.
Thank you.
Something disturbing me,
Yeah.
and it just kept coming and going and coming and going. And you know what? It's not that important. It was beautiful.
And what was that? What was disturbing you? The ambient sounds, or
No, something outside of this. When I came in, there was someone who was a troubled person who was truly just irritating and disturbing, and you know what? Doesn't matter.
So it
I'll
was just
ignore it.
another trigger that you let go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
That's beautiful.
So I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm sorry I wasn't here for the whole session, but as you know, I do energy healing, and I'm used to feeling energy traveling through my body once I start. But this was immediate, and it started in my feet, as it usually does, and works up my body. And I was trying to focus on a very specific part of my body, which is a problem, which is my toes to begin with. So that's all I have to say. I think the work is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Thank you
It's
so much.
reaching.
I was led to this place, or to this session, by a friend, and I haven't regretted coming. It's always a surprise to me that I can relax that well. I'm a photographer and a commercial artist. And my life was usually now. I'd like you to help me wait over. It's just, I can't put a word to it except good.
Yeah,
It's just good,
it's good.
and I'm happy to be here.
It's good for me as well, and it's good for me to be able to share this modality with you. I know you need it.
Good.
Thank you for receiving that.
And I really love music. And the sounds just echo stuff that's in my brain already. It's just coming out, and I like it.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I felt both transported extraterrestrially and also within the realm of memory and fantasy and realism. And it was very freeing. Well, I was thinking of the younger self in movement and flying and dancing and transporting into the spiritual realm and into the memories, into real memories and also fantasy memories.
You're recuperating from total knee replacement surgery, and when I saw the calendar, I said I must come to this. My Qigong teacher, she has a little bowl like yours, and when we do the meditation, at the end of meditation, she rings like 3 times. But she said that there are practitioners like yourself that actually do it as an art, and I wanted to just say that this was absolutely wonderful. It just melted so much of my pain and solace away.
I think it eased the pain from my therapy that preceded this, and it made it less.
Thank you. And how fast did it happen? How fast did you feel that the
I
pain
don't
was
know,
gone?
during the whole session.
During the whole session.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Any emotional stuff?
Close it. I'll tell you something.
Thank you so much for agreeing
Do you want me
to share with me. So yeah, just tell me about your highlights.
I was completely, I was in another world, gone into an inner journey that I've never been able to quite get to in my current meditation practices. But with this was, as I told you a moment ago, was the best. The best. Is that enough to say? Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much.
I will come back next week for sure.
Thank you.
Guy, you are a master.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate it. So
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And there's no place probably in this city or who knows where that sounds like this can be heard. Amazing.
Thank you.
You know what's amazing too is like it was loud when we first started, but it seems like people respect the space and they kind of all go away, or at least I didn't hear them.